Chinchous, JacubAsAlways here, your coach of the Chester Chinchous, and welcome to another week of the International Battling League. It is week 4, and we are playing Ultra, who is the coach of the New York Metagross, and his team is just scary as hell. Anything with Kieran Black and Mega Venusaur, Skormory, these things are scary as hell. And one thing I didn't realise before going into this battle is how much of a special attacker Komora is. I have never played with this mon, so I have no idea how this mon works. But as you'll see in the battle, it is a scary, scary mon, and oh my god. So this week was interesting, but I may have got a bit outplayed. Honestly, I can't... winning or losing doesn't really matter when you get outplayed. Let's get into it. Okay, we start off with Mighty Mac the Weezing as he starts off with Kieran Black. Now, I thought, honestly, that I would be able to beat Kieran Black up here because the fact is I have Levitate, and I'd be able to go for the Flamethrower. I kind of forgot Kieran Black's ability is Terra Volt, and that means it ignores all abilities. Kind of forgot that. Sorry about that. So, yeah, didn't realise he could go for the Earthfire on me. But I did get off the Toxic, which I thought was a good move. I do get a little bit of HP back from Black Sludge. And here I switch out because I cannot take those moves. I'm going into Mavis, who can take those moves. He goes for the Earth Power. It does nothing to Mavis. Mavis is going to take that easily. Mavis is in a red variant this week. It's just I'm just trying out different things here. There's no reason to be worried, guys. He switches out into his Skormory. I went for the Moonblast because I thought he might stay in, but like he didn't stay in. So the Skormory got hit with the Moonblast and that did nothing, but it does reduce Skormory's special attack, which is kind of cool, I guess. I guess it's kind of cool, I don't know. Here I switch out of Mavis into Edward, my Mega Electric, whose job is to take down the Skormory, really. He did have things that would deal with Skormory. He sets up his rocks and gets HP back from lefties. And he switches out. Back into Kieran Black. I believe I Mega Evolve here. Yeah, I Mega Evolve. And I go for the... What do I go for? Get the Intimidate off. I think I went for the Overheat. It's been a few... Yeah, it's been a few days. I went for the Overheat. It did literally nothing. Honestly, Toxic does more damage than that Overheat just did. And I was actually max special attack with this Electric. I was max special attack, max speed. He goes for the Ice Beam here on his... switching to Mavis, he goes for the Ice Beam here. It doesn't do a lot of damage to Mavis. Mavis can take an Ice Beam all day. He switches out and goes into Komora. Now, Komora's set. Honestly, Komora's set. Literally, Komora only has 2 moves. It only needs to have... Well, technically, it only needs to have 2. I mean, it needs to only have 1 move. Sleep Talk. That's all. Sleep Talk, Last Resort. That's the only 2 moves it ever needs. Because look at how much damage it just did. It could literally sweep my entire team, Komora. I don't know how to beat this thing. This thing is fast as hell, too. And I got swept by it twice this week too, because I had another league where I had this, and where I was facing another Komora Skormory team, and again, Komora did a hell of a load of damage, and I don't know how to deal with this thing. So I'm in with Thomas now, because Rheneas went down, because I thought Rheneas might be able to outspeed. I'm in with Thomas now, because I thought Thomas might be able to take a hit. Thomas was able to take a hit, and was able to get off some hidden power fighting, which did reasonable damage. But the fact is, Thomas can't take that. Thomas can't take 2. And down goes Thomas. So going to Duke here. See if Duke can do anything against this thing. And you get the Intimidate off to lower his attack. And at this point, I was actually getting swept. He switches out because of reasons. I don't know why he actually decided to switch out. I guess because he knew that Intimidate now, with Intimidate, he wasn't going to kill anymore. I went for the Earthquake on the Kieran Black. And I got the kill on the Kieran Black, which I'm very, very happy about. Because Kieran Blacks are very, very scary things. I know this because I use one. Here he goes into his Rabombi, as I switch out into Mighty Mac, who can deal with Rabombis. But the fact is, while switching out, I kind of let him set up a Quiver Dance. Yeah, I kind of got outplayed this week. And he outspeeds. Obviously he has Psychic, which again, didn't realise he would have that. But down goes Mighty Mac. I go into Edward here for... I honestly didn't know what to do at this point, so I was trying to figure out anything I could do to play well. Like, Ultra had an amazing game. Ultra did amazing things. Look at this Twinkle Tackle. There was no need for a Twinkle Tackle here, and he goes for it. I mean, honestly, I got outplayed. What are you going to do? Yes, I lost again. But, like, honestly, I got outplayed. Ultra played amazing, and I think mostly I'm going to get outplayed most of this league, probably. Because the fact is, I think this league is a little too good for me. I think the IBL is a little too good for me. My IBL, the Indigo Battle League, is not so is different. It's sort of a mixed battle. Some weeks you're good, some weeks it's bad, and basically I can handle myself in there. As we can see, I lose again here for the 4th week in a row. But maybe some things may change eventually. Now, going into next week, I want to mention this right now, because we're going into the 5th week right now. I have made some changes to the team. I have switched Pidgeot for Probopass. I wanted a more bulky tier 10 mon. Probopass is a very bulky tier 10 mon, and it is amazing. I've named it Sir Top and Hat, and it's going to be absolutely amazing to have on the team. And I honestly love Probopass. I've used it several times before in leagues, and it is a very reliable, very defensive mon, so I like it. And of course, I've also done a trade for a friend of mine who wanted a trade, because we do get unlimited trades. So I traded with GoldoaDragon, and I got Vileplume for for 40 of his points, and Duke, my Krokorok. So I no longer have Duke, I have a Vileplume instead, but that's okay. Vileplume's really cool. I've used it before in Draft League. It does work out pretty nicely, and I do have 40 points that I can use to pick up another mon. So I might be doing that in the next week. At this moment in time, I don't have a Dark type because of this, and I don't also have a Ground type. Can't really do too much about. I can either pick a Ground or a Dark type. I'm thinking I might go with Malamar. It's tier 9 and it's a really good mon. But then again, I could always also switch my Sandslashers for the 3rd transaction, because we get unlimited trades and free transactions. My first transaction is Pidgeot into Probopass. My second transaction could be me switching switching my Sand Slashes from the Alolan Sand Slash to regular Sand Slash, and then the third transaction could be something else. You know, could be me doing some picking up another mom since I have my 40 points. So I don't know. I have to think about it over these next couple of weeks. I'm not making the change. I'm not making those final 2 changes until probably like week 6 or 7. But I will make them before the deadline. I think that the deadline is end of week 7, so I will have to make those changes soon. But anyway, if you did enjoy this battle, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to Ultra, who did amazing work in today's battle and definitely outplayed me. I got destroyed by him. Well done to him. He's an amazing Draft League battler. His links are down in the description below, as well as every other coach in the IBL, the International Battling League, and I have been told that it is the IBL International Battling League. I can't call it battle anymore, it's the International Battling. I've been told off about that. Anyway, till next time, I'm JoesephGames. Mindala Pokemon Getalaza. Everybody at Pokemon. Good night.